Welcome to the Purposefully Profitable Podcast, episode 20. It's Teach Yourself Thursday on the Purposefully Profitable Podcast, and I'm your host, the Profitability Professor, Russ Barnes, CEO and founder of Systro, organization strategist for small business, where we have a single focus, pointing you to the principles that prepare you to be profitable and prosperous. This week, the Teach Yourself Thursday resource is a book titled The E-Myth Revisited: Why Most Small Businesses Don't Work and What to Do About It by Michael Gerber. If you have ever heard the phrase, work on your business and not in it, the E-Myth Revisited is where that phrase came from. The point is that your business must serve you and not the other way around. The author, Michael Gerber, was born in 1936. Although E-Myth Revisited is his most often quoted book, he has created an entire E-Myth series, which includes E-Myth Mastery, a book I use to help me know what to do in my first business, the E-Myth Manager, the E-Myth Contractor, the E-Myth Position, and the E-Myth Enterprise. He has co-authored a vertical series, which includes the E-Myth Attorney, the E-Myth Accountant, the E-Myth Optometrist, and 9 other specialty books. The E-Myth was published in 1986 and did not include Sarah as a character. Michael Gerber rewrote the book as the E-Myth Revisited in 1995 around that central character, and the book boomed. It has sold over 1 million copies and has been translated into at least 16 languages. The book is 260 pages long and is easily read in a day. The book is divided into 3 parts and subdivided into 19 chapters, plus an epilogue and an afterword. Baking pies is Sarah's passion, and she was excited to open her pie shop. The excitement lasted until she realized that there was more to being in business than just baking great pies. Sarah found herself spiraling into a defeated state due to the overwhelming, seemingly endless amount of work. She thought that doing what she loved would be enough to sustain her through the tough times. What she learned was to hate what she had previously loved. Many small business owners find themselves in a similar position. Michael Gerber does a superb job describing the entrepreneurial myth. This is the idea that being your own boss will automatically lead to a life of luxury. He explains the entrepreneurial seizure that compels many business owners to set out on their own. And he discusses the 3 people in one. The technician does the work, the entrepreneur is the visionary, and the manager is the planner. Balancing the work in a small business is a constant challenge, and without a purposeful program, there is little hope of corralling the chaos. In this book, Michael Gerber explains how and why the small business owner should build the business based on systems and bring in people to run the systems. He says that a business owner should view the company as though it were a franchise, even if there is no intention to create a franchise. Only under those circumstances will the business owner be able to focus on a strategic objective and make the right decision. The chapter lineup is as follows. Part 1, The E-Myth and American Small Business. Chapter 1, The Entrepreneurial Myth. Chapter 2, The Entrepreneur, the Manager, and the Technician. Chapter 3, Infancy, the Technician's Phase. Chapter 4, Adolescence, Getting Some Help. Chapter 5, Beyond the Comfort Zone. Chapter 6, Maturity in the Entrepreneurial Perspective. Part 2, The Turnkey Revolution, A New View of Business. Chapter 7, The Turnkey Revolution. Chapter 8, The Franchise Prototype. Chapter 9, working on your business, not in it. Part 3, building a small business that works. Chapter 10, the business development process. Chapter 11, your business development program. Chapter 12, your primary aim. Chapter 13, your strategic objective. Chapter 14, your organizational strategy. Chapter 15, your management strategy. Chapter 16, your people strategy. Chapter 17, your market strategy. Chapter 18, your systems strategy. Chapter 19, a letter to Sarah. Epilogue, bring the dream back to American small business. Afterward, taking the first step. I was first introduced to this book when I was taking my very first course at the Small Business Administration, How to Build a Small Business. Another participant in the course suggested that we all read it. I took his advice, immediately purchased a copy, and read it. It has made all the difference in my entrepreneurial journey. Since I read this book in 2009, I have reread it several times, recommended it hundreds of times, and gifted copies to aspiring, stalled, or stagnant business owners as a way of helping them to get on the right path. Here are my Teach Yourself Thursday top 10 takeaways from the E-Myth Revisited. 1. A story makes all the difference when you are communicating concepts. 2. There is a better way to be successful in business than simply persistence and luck. 3. A purposeful approach to profitability is possible. 4. You are in business to build a better life, not to work your life away. 5. Organization is empowering. 6. Put processes in writing, but don't set them in stone. 7. Systems sell. If you want to have a business that has value, you must have systems. 8. Strategy enables you to be patient. When you are clear on your strategic objective, you can be confident in taking one step at a time. 9. Work on your business. 10. Don't just do business, build one. Becoming purposefully profitable requires you to use proven processes. The way to learn the proven processes is to study the principles. Here on the Purposefully Profitable Podcast, we will do our best to guide you to the resources that have served successful business owners for decades. Please provide us with feedback so we can better help you with your program. This has been Teach Yourself Thursday with your host, the Profitability Professor, Russ Barnes. Join us tomorrow for Fame and Fortune Friday. Forward questions and feedback to russ@systro.org. We would love to hear from you. Subscribe to the Purposefully Profitable Podcast today so that you will not miss a single episode, and thank you for listening.